One of my favorite brands or companies is SoulCycle. And the biggest reason for that is I feel like they really connect with me on a physical, mental, emotional level. Like everything about the experience from start to finish is brilliant. I don't know, has anyone done like a SoulCycle class before? Yeah, a couple, brilliant. Yeah, it's great, right? It as an entrepreneur, it's great because it really teaches me a lot about mindfulness and why it's important to be present and in the moment. So on that note, like, any of you have like a brand or a company or a technology that you use and has really connected with you on a personal level? And how do you think this close connection was achieved? Jennifer, do you maybe want to start?
Yeah, it was funny. I saw this list and was thinking the list of questions and was thinking about it. And it wasn't a plug, but Amazon was the first company that came to my mind. I run a company. I'm really busy every single day, and having Amazon in my life has made things so much easier, right? Being able to order something, have it show up at your door, talking to Alexa, it's something that has really found a way to make a lot of the things that I do that were complex a lot simpler.
It's funny, Marie, because I was thinking through it. It was Mead, the notebook company, because I'm a lefty. And maybe in like middle school, they created these left-handed notebooks. I don't know if you've seen them, but the spirals on the other side. And it was such a simple thing of finally like respecting me as an individual, how much it was driving me crazy. And I wasn't sort of marginalized, like literally or figuratively anymore, in terms of like being able to use products. And since then, it's like, yeah, no, everything I buy is Mead because they finally like, hey, yeah, throw a bone to a left-hander.
So before I go to what affected me again, it's going to be a family story, but I do have to say Reverb.com. So as a judge, when we had our judging meeting last year, and we were going through the various nominations, I have a passion for music. I kind of sing and play and everything else, Indian instruments, not the guitar. And when I saw Reverb, I'm like, wow, this is something different. So stay different. And you're serving a great population. So you have another fan here.
We use AWS too.
There you go, even better. So, yeah, so I mean, to me, at a personal level, Uber and Lyft have affected not only how we go from a place to another. I mean, frankly, 3 years ago, I was with Cisco, and wherever I traveled in the US, I used to rent a car. Now I travel significantly around the US. I've forgotten how to rent a car. I mean, it's just simply you hail an Uber or a Lyft and you go. But what actually has changed is not my life. Again, I'll go back to my parents. I feel like at 70 plus, this particular trend have liberated them. They're not stuck at home anymore. My mom never learned driving. But she doesn't have to worry about driving. We live in a neighborhood where we cannot hail a taxi anymore. I mean, it's a residential neighborhood, but they can get from point A to point B whenever, wherever they want to go. They can do that. To me, that's a very liberating experience for both ends of kind of beginning of the life and towards the senior years.
Yeah.
Does it go on your credit card?
It also goes on my credit card.
I'll pick on a family story too, kind of with a similar tone. Not a huge company. Anybody have kids? A lot of kid parents out here. So thanks to my wonderful wife, a few months ago, we have a small product at home, a small company, and it's a device I never would have known about. So to pick on something to give us peace of mind. What it is, if anybody's heard of it or seen it, it's called Owlet. Anybody use that or what it is? It's this neat little device. It goes on the foot of your baby. So we have a 2-month-old toddler, one of our kids. And it measures heart rate, breathing while they sleep. And if there's a problem and it wakes you up on your app or there's a little machine in your house, it's pretty simple, pretty effective. It's kind of hospital-style technology in the home. And it gives you peace of mind. So for anybody who's had sleepless nights, wondering if your child is going to be uncomfortable or have issues for the night, this gives you that. So really neat, simple type of things, and it touches at you at a personal level. You think, well, here's a technology piece that, yeah, I don't even know how much we paid for that, to be honest. But it's great. So, yeah, technology in our world.
That's awesome.
$300. $300.
Sorry,
You probably got it on Amazon. I don't know.
That's wonderful, Blair. And sorry, what was the name of that?
Called Owlet.
I will let.
OWLET.
Okay, I will let.
Not to plug, I
ladies
don't
and
work
gentlemen.
at Outlet, but.